make this full screen, what you're on right now, the VR ADBA.
I think you can do that. You have to do it yourself, I think.
What? That's my main screen right now. But it has, like, the mini and all that stuff. Now it's me and you. And my head is huge. I gotta move that away. This one right here, right? Me and him next to each other. The fat, the skinny.
Oh god. Can you give me a few pounds? I'm trying to bulk up.
The Midwest in a nutshell here. So I see starting on 3/11, we are ADBA live. That's going to be where we watch that's where we see the game though, right? Yeah. How's the mic though? Mic check, mic check. Yeah. Wrong, right there. This shit. If you need to say anything though, say it to me and I'll move it on, kind of thing. So even if I'm talking, just talk to me and I'll keep talking. No. Thank you. Oh! This is the first time I've ever been on camera. And I'm here with, a champion. He has a ring that has 17,000 diamonds on it. Dr. JOJO.
What's up, Fitzy? It's good to be back. You know, we did this a couple weeks ago, and we didn't have your camera. And now that we do, man, I am pumped. I got Forrest in here. I got Wednesday coming. Noah's gonna come. They all want to see your beautiful face. We're so happy you got a face cam.
Oh. Yeah, here's the thing, though. Like, my face looks huge right now. Like,
oh,
it looks
you look
like
amazing. You look amazing.
No, it looks like I'm, like, staring into the camera. And, I mean, I don't know how to feel. But, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for today. This is the Dr. JOJO Showdown 2.0. Super excited about it. We had so many applicants the first time, and then we had the controversy. We're not going to talk about that, and now there's none, because we literally have 4 more days of this. We're going to do this finals, we're going to do one more final, and then we're going to do another final, and then we're going to do another final. So we had several opportunities just to come in and play.
Yeah, I mean, what's better than just playing 2K for 4 days straight, and not only 2K, but the finals, the champions, you know. So we got Kate Bislin here. What's good? It's good to be here. I'm ready to get going. Hopefully the teams are ready and bring the hype, bring the energy. Hopefully they play well. I don't want to see no trash basketball now here. We keep it real. We want to see some good NBA 2K gameplay tonight, and I expect we will be in the finals.
And you know, I've gotten called out for that, for saying that I'm a little bit harsh on these guys that make it to the finals, but I understand. But if you make it to the finals, you're a higher caliber player. So if you come out and you're not playing well, I'm going to say you're trash. Now, is that the same way of saying that they're not a good player because they made it to the finals? I don't think so. I think they're good. I mean, they made it to the finals, so they're not that bad of a player. But if they're playing bad, I'm going to say that they're playing bad. I don't know, Dr. JoJo. Am I wrong for that? I might be wrong for that, but
all right, so
I don't know.
In the meantime, while Fitzy, because Fitzy's PC just literally shut off, I'm going to be...
you can't hear me?
No, I can hear you, Fitzy. It's just that JoJo's PC shut off in the meantime.
Oh, okay. So it's just me, right?
Yeah, it's just you. But we have...
So they can see me and no one else, and it's now just me talking.
No, the game is currently on. So luckily we...
Yeah, they can hear me though, right?
Yes, you can hear you, for sure.
So, like, literally, like, I'm talking to you, but they don't hear you, they just hear me, and we're seeing Kai right now. So we're gonna bring Dr. JoJo back eventually here. Mm-hmm. We're gonna watch this first half of this game coming up here now.
Gotcha.
And obviously they're gonna get it into the center, and I gotta pull up the stream, and I haven't yet, so that's on me. To talk to you guys. So here comes Reborn right now. He's gonna get right back into his center. He goes out to that hash. I mean, Kai is gonna. It's an interesting game right now. You're always going to have this back and forth. You're going to try to stop the point guard. If you can't stop the point guard, you got to stop the center. So here he goes to the wing right now. Bad news. That has to be green, but it goes in. So
white. We need them all to go.
And you can hear right now that's white. You can't have whites coming in there.
Oh no.
That's not.
That was quick.
I got to pull up the Twitch stream just to hear from you guys, but. Yeah, here comes that now. We're going back to Will. Will's going to bring it up. He's going to try to get that screen. He pulls back, and we're in a choppy mess right now as well. He got a strip.
That's not going.
That's tough.
That's us. That's ours. Oh, no way.
Fitzy, I'm going to commentate with you in the meantime.
Bosnia.
Until,
I'm back, Fitzy.
Got you.
Mute my audio. Mute everyone's audio right now, Vaughn.
Your corner. Yes, they do. We're fine.
Oh, that's too fucking deep.
Don't mute his audio. Just keep.
So James and I can do it. Travis can stay in his corner.
Oh, that was supposed to go to James. My bad.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Let me know when I'm audio's right.
Audio is good.
I'm here. We're good.
They can hear me now?
Yep.
All right. What's up, chat? We're back. Sorry, we've had a little bit of technical difficulties, but we are back. We're watching on Blue Chair's stream, on Braz's stream.
Yep. And right now the current score is 13-10. Right now Fitzy is currently going with some audio delays. He will be back here to commentate with JoJo. In the meantime, I'm going to be filling in just for a little bit. If you guys don't know, I am taking on a part of the production team right here. So in the meantime, while Fitzy is coming back, I'm going to be helping out with the commentary.
Behind the scenes mastermind. Tavon does.
And right now we
game.
got ourselves a good game right now. It's a highly competitive game, 10-13. Fitzy's back. I'm going to go into my little hole. Come right back for you guys. Fitzy, you take it from control.
Well, no, I'm not gonna lie. You guys can hear me now, or what?
Oh yeah, we hear you. We hear you good.
Okay, so I've been around the whole time. The whole time you guys were talking about you couldn't hear me, I could hear you. So now it's very confusing.
Gotcha. Well, we can hear you now. There's Dre getting a nice little midi in. He was like the head. I think he's the head honcho of the team. He's been hooping 18 points per game. Solid player.
Yeah, no. Dre is the guy, and that's the guy you have to stop. So, like, if you're I mean, that's the tough part. You got to stop a couple different people, and Dre is the guy you have to stop. That's one of the many fuses. How many times? You got to stop the point guard first, JoJo, right?
Oh, you got to take away the point guard.
You got to stop the center. And then,
if you don't take away the point guard,
stop.
your game's over. You know, if you don't take away the point guard, game's over. If you let the point guard get going, especially in these games, they get hot, they get their takeover going, they start moving left and right, it just becomes a nightmare. Nice dot. You got to make that.
You have to make that shot, and that's the tough part. But you take the point guard over, and then you take the center out of it, and then you take the line. Like, those are the three positions. So the point guard is the main position, right? Point guard is the main position, whatever you want. And then I think the 2A, 2B is center block. If you have a great center that can hide.
We lost Fitzy's audio again. I don't know if Fitzy you can hear us, but I cannot hear you. Your audio just cut out again. But as you said, yeah, point guard and center, they're the most important people on the court. But everybody's got to be the best team. Everybody has to play a role. All 5 players. Hezzy with a great Curry slide, bing bop bang, 3 ball. See if Drake can come back and see what they can do.
I guess I gotta jump.
Come get it.
Vacation throws it out. I wonder if he's playing with his openness on. I hate centers that play with openness on. I don't know about y'all, chat, but man, if you play with openness on, come on, get him out of here. You know what I'm saying? Put 50's face on. That's what we need to do. Everybody wants to see 50's face today. Oh, good D. They're just throwing the ball around right now. I don't like that. But major pressure, getting the ball up the court. There's a lot of things in like the finals games when you get tensed up or the pressure gets getting to you. People start doing that stuff. They start throwing the ball around. They start going up with layups they normally wouldn't go up with. I've seen experience playing the 2K League, just regular season games or playoff games. Just like that, he almost got a backcourt and just tossed the ball. I'd imagine second half things start settling down. They know they're playing in the ADBA championship. You know what I'm saying? They're playing in front of the doctor. They're playing in front of all the 13 in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of pressure on these boys. Getting the pick and roll. Getting a little pick and roll action. There they go.
Can you hear me?
Dot. You got to hit that. Oh, bless up. Big Whites, baby. Big Whites in the chat. Who's got my
Doctor, can you hear me?
What's up, Fitzy? It's good to have you back, sir.
Hey, what's going on? So 13 was your number, huh?
13. That's our number.
Nah, I was just apparently my camera can't handle the awesomeness of my face, so apparently I have to go like sans camera, and that's what we're gonna get.
That'd be fine. That'll be fine. Dre is cooking out here, and man, if he gets some help, nobody's knocking their shots.
Well, here's the thing is Dre is always gonna create his own shots, and then if he doesn't have his shot, there's 3 people on him, so he has the pass. He makes that pass, that person has to hit it. That's the thing with everything that we do in 2K.
What in
you
the
have
world
that
am I watching? He just tried an alley-oop and threw it on the back of the backboard, Fitzy. What?
Hey, it's Xbox. I mean, that's what we have to go with.
Oh, man. Hey,
that's controversy, but I'm just going to say that there's some talented people on Xbox, but I'm going to say the more talented group is on PS5, PS4 now. You disagree?
I don't get. I'm on PS4. I don't disagree one bit. I'm not.
Yeah, well,
there you go.
I'm just saying, like, there's some teams that can compete on both systems. Every team on PlayStation can compete. That's all I'm saying.
That's all we're saying. That's all we're saying, Two Springs. That's all we're saying. That's all we're saying. All right.
That might be a hot take, but I don't know. We've watched 2 finals now, and one of them has always been the worst, and they might have been on Xbox. I don't know.
I don't know. Vacations at the line, knocking them down. 20-23, a minute and 38 left. Man, I'm expecting the second half to be a little better. It's just been a little. It's first game of the finals. Is what you expect. Hasn't been the most perfect game, but
it's never gonna be, because you're always gonna have a little bit of jitters. I'm sure when you went to your championship game, I know you had to have a little bit of weight actually going into the final 2 games, but your first game that you played in that championship round, I'm sure you had a little bit of butterflies. You were like, we should win. This is our game. But I'm sure there was just that little bit of like, hey, I got to play well.
Oh, 100%, 100%. It's something that, you deal with all the time. You're going to get a little butterflies here and there, but after about the first couple possessions, you start settling down and you start playing. These guys, it seems like it might take them just a little bit longer, but they're looking good. Point guard for Blue Chairs he's doing all these moves, but Hezzy or Heisman what is it? Wilfer Heisman.
Yeah.
Wilfer Heisman.
Yeah.
He's been making good moves, but he's maybe thinking a little bit too much. Like just hitting those middies right there is really good.
It is. He just hit that midi. That's a green light. But yeah, I think he's overthinking a lot of his plays right now, and I think you're 100% right. He just has to play his game. And
100%. K Bizzle in the chat. What do you need my input on? I'm always here to help. Put some respect on Xbox. Will do, Mark. Will do. Here's Heisman. Oh, good dump down. You got to go straight up with that. Good.
It is zero disrespect when it comes to Xbox. It's just, I mean, it's always been kind of a rivalry, but not really. But it's just been, PS has always been kind of that team that has the better players. And I'm not saying that it's necessarily the facts. Just in general, there's been far more PlayStation players that have made the league versus Xbox players.
Now, I will say, there was quite a few of Xbox players that went over to PlayStation. There was quite a few from the early days. They were on Xbox, and now they switched to PS4, PS5.
And it took them a while to get accustomed to it, and then eventually they got accustomed to it. I think the bigger player pool, and I'm not saying better, I'm just saying bigger, is on the PlayStation side.
Bizzle says, I have my own brand, and I am playing in a men's basketball league in Michigan, and I need a basketball jerseys made. I'm not sure. I know. I'll look up online and see if I can find some. But I'm actually starting my own men's league. It starts next week, so You know, I'm getting out on the real court, Fitzy. I'm a hoop on some kids. Well, some men, but
Well,
no.
yeah. Well, I got a couple buddies out in Michigan as well that they might sponsor a men's league as well. He is a hell of a player too. So, but Edward Jones, I know they're always looking for whatever you want to call it. I don't know what they call it for that type of league, but
oh man, Dre really likes to go off that hezzy, get it to the hash, and then either dot corner or dot hash. He doesn't really throw it to the paint unless it's wide open, which you love to see. You don't want a point guard that's just going to brain dead throw it to the center every time and get baited and take it to the other side.
it's very true. But if they have an openness, it's always going to go to that corner. So if you can anticipate that it's going to that corner,
yeah, you got to sit in that sweet spot, 100%,
pretty easily.
That's what the best power forwards will do. They'll just sit in that sweet spot and they'll read the PG. Now, obviously, in the 2K league, you can't have openness. So the best power forwards in the league, they gotta have some stick skills because you don't know where the ball's going all the time. Vacation's working him out. Oh, I wonder if you can't go up with that. He's probably got pogo on.
There it is, right there.
Oh. Now, I'm not sure who the favorite was tonight. I don't know too much about blue chairs and major pressure, but just looking at it, I'd have to say major pressure was probably the favorite coming today. I'm not sure, but they look pretty solid. They look more comfortable.
Well, so I've heard of Dre Reborn. So I don't hear a lot of guys from Xbox. So if I hear from you, probably made it like the crossover type deal. So I think he's definitely one of the favorite teams right there.
Oh,
is Dre Reborn?
Dre's in those lanes. I believe Dre's the one playing up top, which a lot of PGs, especially in Pro-Am, they love playing up top. Some will play in the back, and they like playing that sweet spot, but a lot of them love getting up top and forcing those turnovers and getting those easy transition buckets to get their takeover up. Takeover is such a big thing in 2K. There, he gets a steal right there.
And the funny thing is if you 100%, and like if you're the point guard, you usually don't have a lot of defensive badges, so you should probably play that off hash.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And I always, when I was on point guard, I liked playing up top. Oh, there's Dre. He likes throwing that corner pass. He had the layup. But
he does. He had the easy 2 points exactly, and should probably just take those 2 points right there.
Yeah, he was expecting the corner to drop, and that's just the mind games that go into the comp scene in 2K. What a great shot! Quick trigger. Major Pressure's gonna need a bucket here soon. Oh, Dre has him crabbed. There it is. He's waiting. Now he doesn't know what to do. He didn't know to throw it to the corner or not. He just needs to take a shot. Yep. He just needs to work him out. He's getting open. Going to attack mode. For a few points.
Thing is, you have to take the shot.
Yeah, you have to. I mean, if you're open, take the shot. It's simple. Basketball's a simple game. He's going to try to work him out again. He got him. I mean, I see why you've heard of him. The boy can ball. As we're looking into, who's going to be our MVPs of the night and player of the games, it's if Major Pressure pulls it out, it's probably got to be Dre. He is hooping. They're in this little 3-2. They're going to try to take away his 3 ball, but shoot, he's just killing him. He's just killing him. There's no other way around it. Chad, who do you think is going to win? Major Pressure or Blue Chairs? Who do you guys have?
He rotates back to scat once you get to the free throw line.
I'm back.
Yeah, and Tavon, if we could turn up their audio just a little bit, I'd like to hear. Listen in to this.
They got Johnny Red on the court.
Shot. Oh, Dre just frying them. You got blue chairs, really, T? I know as a commentator I'm not supposed to pick, but I expect Major Pressure to pull this thing out. He's hooping. Dre is hooping. We're in the clock. See if they can get something.
I got 15. I got 15.
Yeah, Mark. He just started.
Yeah, we're listening to him right now. T-Springs has BC, huh?
I don't know if I have BC, to be honest with you, Fitzy. Major Pressure looks really good, and Dre is he turned it on. He turned the switch.
I think Dre. I think Dre is the best guard out here right now. Obviously, both these teams are in the finals, so you can't take anything away from them. But I think Dre had the best performance throughout this tournament.
Yeah, so far, absolutely. Now, I like what they're doing. They switched to a 3-2 and more of a take away Dre. But if you're gonna take him away, you gotta take him away. He got an open shot there with his takeover. You gotta put more pressure on him, and I expect him to do that here going forward.
Yeah, you're not wrong. If you're gonna one person is scoring all the points, you have to send everyone on. I don't care if you send the whole team at him. Let someone else score. Right? Am I wrong? If someone is just absolutely cooking you,
no, that's what I've talked
you're gonna
about.
say, hey,
that's with every sport, you know. If somebody's cooking, I would rather make the other people beat them, and if they beat us, so be it. But we're gonna take away the LeBron James. We're gonna take away the Steph. We're gonna take him away, and we're gonna make somebody else beat us. That's how I've always
100%.
been as a player or coach, whatever it may be.
Well, yeah, and you being in the comp scene, it's the same thing. Is you're gonna make someone else. All right, this guy is scoring, right? And you're a corner defender playing in the 2K league. You're gonna leave your guy more times than not just to take away that other guy's shot that's scoring.
Absolutely, and they just did that. They made Kai take a shot, and he smoked it.
He missed it. And that's the thing, is there might be a time where you get dotted, and that guy that you were supposed to be on makes the shot. But more times than not, you want to take away the guy that's making it at a 75% clip.
We had that talk in Minnesota, and when our championship run, every game we went into, we had, all right, we're going to, oh my goodness, what, oh no. Vacations. He did not just throw an ooh to himself and miss it in the championship game.
We lost.
They might be trolling. What is going on here?
Do the lob? You would have gone and showed T.
I don't think it's a troll, but
Extra gen. Yeah,
very wide open. They sound very calm, which you love to hear. You don't want to be putting too much pressure on yourself. So it's good to see them having fun and enjoying themselves while they play.
Yeah. Well, and that's the big thing. You never want to get too high, and you never want to get too low. That's kind of the big thing.
Absolutely.
And that's what separates the good teams from the bad teams is even if you're down 15, you never want to get that low on yourself. But even if you're up 20, you don't want to get high on yourself. You want to have that even calm, like, yeah, we're up 20, but we could be up 25. As you see right there, green light, and they go up 3 right here. So it's tough. Yeah, it 100% is, and that really what separates the really good teams from the okay teams is how you handle adversity. And again, now MP is up 51-46. And they're kind of showing their dominance. And how do they respond right here? How does Blue respond? Do they just play their game? They have a lot of time left. It's not like it's 20 seconds left. They have a lot of time left. They don't have to rush. They get a layup. They miss it. Now MP is coming back here again. If MP scores here, now you have to kind of rush. That's a green light. Just as I said.
That's it.
Exactly. Now they're up. Now they're up 8 points with the 138 left. Now Blue has to actually rush it. So
here we go.
now you take all that emotions and you take everything that you have going on, and now you have to make the shot. So guess what? If you miss this next shot, what does that do for your morale? Down. It doesn't matter if it's
they're dead in the water.
They are.
They are.
Right there. You miss that shot, they think it's over. Now it's over.
T. I'm sorry, T Springs. I'm just a better. I'm better at this. I know who's gonna win. I do this.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like if they get in their own head. That's a terrible shot. He should have never took it. He should have waited at least until 5 seconds left in the shot clock. You can take that shot then. The only problem that they have is Blue already thinks they lost. They haven't lost yet.
It's over.
Yeah, it is over.
They're going to troll now, and, you know, I would like to see Blue Chairs just come back and beat them, just because I hate when people troll, but, hey,
100%.
You got the lead. You can do whatever you want.
Yep, and that's the problem is Blue already had in their mind. That was 2 possessions ago when I said it. If they score and they don't, it's over, which it shouldn't have been, because there's plenty of time left for them to come back. It wasn't a dire, like, you need a 3. You didn't need a 3. You needed a 2. You just need a score there. But the mentality of this 2K player is, if I don't score here, the game's over. I want to protect my overall. I want to protect my whatever it may be. I have to quit the game. That's what it comes down to.
And Mark said Blue offense is too basic, and I'd have to agree with him. When you're getting clamped up and in the pick and roll, you've got to have something else to go to. Maybe it's a rap, maybe it's a play you guys have come up with, and they just haven't had anything besides really a pick and roll. So maybe they can do something next game, but if they don't adjust somewhere, they're not going to beat Major Pressure.
Yeah, it's it's kind of the crazy part though. But same kind of thing is once you get down and you're not a cohesive team, like you haven't fought back from a big deficit and won. You kind of just walked your way into this finals, right? You're never going to come back from that. Of a team hits that one big shot that kind of puts a dagger in it, you're kind of done. We're about to take about a minute break here. We're coming up on our break. We're going to go into the next game here, but right now, yeah, it doesn't look good. It looks like Dre has whatever he wants from. Marcus is kind of saying that thing: no rap, no Fifi, no hash, no corner cuts. But here's the thing, Mark, is if you get burnt by a Fifi, how good is your team? Not very. You should know what a Fifi is. You really have to you have to have a better team than your opponent when it comes to the finals, because everyone knows what's going on.
Yeah, but I'd agree with Mark. They've got to do something. They got to change it up something, because they're gonna get smacked this next game if they don't change something. But to your point, if you're better, you're better, and Major Pressure just looks better, to be honest. So
yeah,
we'll see what they can do. I don't know. Hopefully they can do something.
Yeah, we're gonna take about a minute break here. We're gonna go into a break here, and then we'll be right back with game 2. But yeah, right now it's tough, and that's the thing is, both these teams are in the finals, so they beat a lot of really, really good teams to get to where they're at. And then just to come in that flat, it's tough, because how do you bounce back from that, JoJo? How do you know you're a better team? How do you know that you can play up to this standard, but you played subpar, and next game you're done?
Well,
like, how do you bounce back from that?
You've got to get creative. You've got to get creative. You got to throw things at them that they wouldn't normally see. You've got to hit them with a Fifi, and then you got to take their if they're going to overplay on certain things because they've got all the momentum, they feel confident, you got to hit them with something new, something that's going to hit them with a back door, something that they're not going to see. We like to do a Fifi. We like to do a play we call JOJO. It's plays that are gonna they're gonna take advantage of their aggressiveness, and those are the plays that I'd like to see teams run more, just in general across the board on 2K. And it's gonna happen as teams get better and better. Teams are gonna get more creative. I feel like me and my guys were like the first ones to really put plays into 2K. Plays that'll actually work, because some plays don't work, obviously. It's 2K, but if you can find little plays that'll work, and I think that's what they got to do here. They got to find some holes in this major pressure defense and get away from just the regular old pick and roll.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. It's tough because and it really is. There's only a certain amount of plays you can really run in 2K when it comes to whether you're running actual basketball plays versus non-basketball plays. It's really hard because the court is a little bit smaller. There's a lot more different circumstances when it comes to that.
Yeah, and it definitely is, but there's just a lot of plays that a lot of people don't know, and they're not long plays. They're just quick hitters, but there's quite a few that you could run that Jay Curry, the Flow, Gump, me, myself, we've all tinkered with it, and we've practiced it, and it works. It really does work. They're not, like I said, they're not huge plays. They're not long plays, but they're little quick hitters. Send a man, send the dribble off the pick and roll, have a guy fake off-ball screen. There is just a regular off-ball slip. There's a lot of things that you can do that seem basic, but they never ran them. So I'd like to see him running this next game.
Yeah, 100%. You're not wrong. And that's the thing is, even if it's basic, if someone doesn't see it that often, even the Fifi, you can run a Fifi one time in a game. Even though the Fifi has been around for the last probably 2 years or so,
yeah,
you run a Fifi in a random spot in a game, it's going to work. It really is going to work.
100%, and that's the whole thing is knowing when to run the play as well, understanding that. And I feel like that's probably my greatest strength in 2K. I remember in the finals, or our whole playoff run in 2K, I would be calling out a lot of our plays. I would tell Bear, let's run this play here, when I really felt like, all right, this play is definitely going to work, and I'd tell him to run it, and we'd run it, and we'd score. So I have just a way of knowing what play to run, which is it's a cool trait to have, knowing what getting a feel for the defense, and that's kind of next level stuff that you get from playing the game. It's just a feel.
Well, and that's huge though.
100%. And to get a bucket in a crucial time, and being able to just switch to that and run it and be like, all right, now we have another play. Now we can go back to our pick and roll. We hit them with the play here. We get 2 points, 3 points. Then we can go back to our pick and roll. And it just what's the word I'm looking for? The pressure. What's the word I'm looking for, Fitzy? I can't even think of the word.
I'm trying to.
Alleviates the pressure. I couldn't say it.
Alleviates. There you go. Alleviates. Yeah.
So,
and that's the thing is too, and they're very, very basic. That's the thing, JoJo. A lot of these plays come out. They're super basic. Everyone knows them for the most part. If you're a comp, quote unquote, comp team, you know what a Fifi is. You know what a reverse Fifi is. There's other plays that call different things. There's like dire wolf. There's a bunch of other things that people call different things, but you know what they are. And yeah, you call them, and yes, it is a kind of a cop out, whatever you want to call it, because your point guard couldn't score.
Yeah,
but again,
go ahead, Fitzy.
No, but again, like if your point guard isn't scoring, that's just the other team's defense being better. And then you have to figure out how to beat it.
Absolutely. Like Mark said, he said it's all a mind game, and I've said this since playing 2K. It's 85% in your head. It's 15% skill with the controller, but almost all of it is all up in your head, and outsmarting your opponent.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing is you just have to be ahead of your opponent. It doesn't matter if you're the best team. You have to be better than the team you're facing. And you don't even, talent-wise, I'm not even talking talent-wise, you just have to be better prepared. There's been plenty of teams that are better on paper, but the next team just comes in way more prepared.
Absolutely, and preparation's key. Preparation's key to success in 2K, in life, and whatever you're doing. So, always got to be prepared. I wonder. I'm curious if any of these teams watched film on the other team before this game, because film is huge, and preparing it's got a lot to do with team success, especially in the 2K league.
You Well, and that's the thing, JoJo. You would know when it comes to that ultimate pressure with the championship. We're about to go to break again here, but yeah, like all you have to do is put that little bit of pressure on that other team, and an uncomfortable situation. We only got, we only got 6 fucking, did we not? What it is, but it should be more than 6 viewers. That's all I gotta say. I'm ready.
Good money.
All right, we're right back. We got Blue Chair. I think that's how it is. Against Major Pressure, and we're in game 2 here. I don't see anything different happening. What do you think here, Dr. JoJo?
I don't either. I don't either, Fitzy. I expect Major Pressure to come out, handle business, get game 2 over with, go celebrate, pop the champagne, and enjoy a nice victory.
Well, and we're back here. We're back here tomorrow night either way, so like we can go another hour or whatever. But yeah, I'm with you. I just don't see the maturity in the other team being able to beat. They just have the chemistry. Chemistry is huge. I don't care what anyone says. You could put the best 5 2K league players together, right? And you could take a team that's been together for 2 years. That team that's been together 2 years, they're going to give them a problem.
They are, and that's key. As you see, Blue Chairs just comes out a little sluggish, and Major Pressure just right on cue, knocking in some buckets. Their defense is causing havoc. Blue Chairs is taking some little wild shots. Oh, but there's
and that's the and that's the thing, JoJo, is once you get to that point where you're like, we have to make something happen, you're going to take wild shots. If they don't go in, guess what happens to your morale? Your morale goes down. What happens right there when you hit your guy on the wing with a wide open shot? Yeah, it's probably going to be like a 26% contest. He probably should make that because that's your sharpshooter, right?
Baby. Hey, Fitzy, there's nothing that gets me more excited than seeing a big man knock down a 3. Am I right? From deep hash, baby. You love to see that.
100%. Deep hash. Wow, that's a terrible shot that he just pulls up. I think he wanted the 3, but he gets pulled in and then takes that mid-range, which is one of the worst.
Tonight. He's going for highlights.
He was. And that's one of the worst shots you can take is that just kind of almost 3-point mid-range shot.
Yep, worst shot in basketball. Oh, but he's quick trigger today. He is quick trigger.
I think
he's trying to steal player of the finals MVP tonight. Looks like it.
Can you pull the player of the series if you lose, or he just has no fear of losing?
I mean, he's got 7 points. Fitzy, he's hooping.
Yeah, but he has no fear of losing this game, right? He's just saying that blue is not going to be.
Oh yeah, 100%. They know they know what's going on. They're woke.
That's fair.
Like to say.
Well, I'm an older man than you. You're still old. Don't let me play that down. But yeah, it's just kind of a weird thing. Is like,
I mean, we can't be leaving people wide open
right there.
The
that's a great dot in the corner. But he has to make that. So if you already know that he's going to miss that, why haven't you replaced that player? That's what I'm saying. Is that I get it. Egos comes into play.
let's kick him off, Fitzy. You're out. JoJo's in.
I'm thinking.
Let me in there. Let me get in there.
100%. I agree you should because you hit your shots in the corner. Like, I don't know. I mean, JoJo, were you LeBron in the finals?
Oh, heck no.
No.
You know who I was? I was Kyle Korver. I was out there just...
What did you do? Yeah, you hit... Hold on. You hit your shots in the finals. You hit your shot when you were open. Bam. You hit your shot when you were kind of open, but you should take that shot. You took that shot, you hit it.
It's just like the NBA. Good shooters, they're always going to be 100%. There'll always be a place for them in the league. I don't care if they're slow, fat, ugly. It don't matter. If you can put the ball in the hole from 22 feet, here's your contract.
Exactly. But here's the thing: is like JoJo, you weren't LeBron in that finals, but you played a pivoted role. You hit your shots when you were asked to hit your shots. You played defense, and you took away those lanes when you should take away those lanes. So now, if you're a corner player and you're not hitting your wide open shots when you get passed to, should I look away from that, or should I say, hey, there's another player that could play that position and hit that shot?
That's a tough part, especially in a game, Fitzy. Though, if say your power forward has missed 2 in a row, do you keep throwing it to him, or some point guards will say, I'm not throwing it to you anymore. But I think the best teams will always throw it to them if they're open because you make the right plays, and if you don't trust your teammate to make the next shot, then what are you playing for?
I'm gonna say the better teams make that. The better players aren't gonna make that shot. If you're a score first point guard and you can score pretty much at will, if he misses 2 in a row, you're not passing that ball again. You're going to take that shot. Whether it's more contested than you should be, you're still going to take that shot. You're not going to pass it to the corner.
I got Will. I got inbounder.
Because if you're a score first point guard, you have to make a wide open shot. If you miss 2 wide open shots, I trust you to make a third wide open shot. I probably don't, right?
No, you probably don't.
I'm gonna take.
Hey, Fitz, if I'm wide open, if I miss 2, you better throw that third one over. If I'm open, you just keep throwing it over here. And if I miss,
you're not missing. Yeah, but Dr. JoJo, you're not missing 2 in a row. You miss 1, maybe. That's a possibility. That's a possibility that you miss 1. You get that second opportunity wide open in a corner 3, especially. You're not missing that. You're not missing that second one, and that's just you being you. It can happen to other people. People can miss 2 in a row and hit that third one. But now, if I'm a above average point guard that can score the ball kind of at will, I can take the 3. I can drive in. I'm not going to pass to you a third time. I'm not giving you that third opportunity. So it's tough. That's why we start the second quarter. It's 16 to what? 16 to 11 right now. That's a low scoring there. They're right there at corner 3. Bam. Now it's 16-15. Blues coming back.
I like seeing Blue Chair how they're playing. Heisman, he's got to keep cooking, but they're hitting their shots and major pressure. Braz hit a few early ones, but now they just started chucking. We'll see if they take better shot selection here going in the second quarter.
Yeah, well, you get that false confidence too. Once you beat a team and they really did beat the team, right? Like
they beat the wheels off.
Exactly. It was close towards the end after some people quit, whatever you want to say. But once you beat a team by that much, your confidence is through the roof. Do you think you're going to lose the next game? Hell no. You're going to take that and you're like, even we beat them by 20. Even if we don't try, we're going to beat them by at least 10.
Yeah, but I'm just
and that's where the overconfidence comes in
right now. They're just not guarding the corner 3. No, that's the easiest shot in 2K. Why are we not guarding the corner 3, Fitzy?
They did miss a lot in the last game, though. They did miss a lot of the corner 3s.
But, man, you can even hit whites on corner 3s, and they'll go in. So, you have to think they're going to take it away here soon.
I'm gonna give up the 2 point before I give up the corner 3. So even if my whatever job description is to keep the paint, right? I'm gonna leave the paint, try to guard the corner 3, and let them have that wide open 2 in the paint before I give up that corner 3, because I think it's an easier shot. And
I agree.
Yeah.
We never give. That was some of our rules in Minnesota were no corner 3s. We don't give up corner 3s. It's just too easy to make them. And whites go in on them. So it's just, you don't want to leave it open. Never. Never, ever.
I'm gonna come up and down.
You had A. Fuck.
Midi decks.
You had A. Come on, Dre. Show me something. Oh, nice little fader. Nice fader.
There's no time left for us.
Heisman's got to give them bucket. They're down 6 now, I believe. It's hard to see with that yellow and white, but I think it's 25-19. There he goes. He hits the whole.
You are correct.
Makes it a 4-point.
No, you're correct. And that moving shot is an awesome shot. And the kind of with the next gen, you don't have to put any special badges on to hit that moving shot. You just have to time it correctly.
Really, it's not a typical shot or a moving shot.
It's not a circus 3. It's not a difficult shot. It's not a rhythm. You can have every badge on that you just have for a standing shot and make that moving shot if you have the timing down.
Wow, that's glitchy. Very glitchy. Sure, that'll be abused in the league.
No, it's normal PNR. Normal PNR. Center's not in the corner. We're switching now.
Here we go, Dre. Working out the pick and roll.
Normal PNR.
Blue chair is really hugging their men in the corner. Like they're not leaving. Dre's got to recognize that and keep the ball in.
If he just starts taking that 2, yeah. If Dre just starts taking that 2, yeah. If Dre just starts taking that 2, they have to loosen up on those corners. Because you can't just let one guy just keep scoring on the 2-point. That's a great green light in the corner there.
Yeah, that's like you said. You got to be aggressive. You got to be aggressive and score. If you can score, score.
Yeah, 100%. And like you were saying, JoJo, like it's tough to green light every time. So on those moving shots too, you said in the league they're going to be glitchy. Do they get to pick their moving shot category, or is that just a given for them?
Yeah, that's
for sure.
Nah, it was Kai.
Oh, wide open.
Because you
hesitated. Oh,
holy shit.
Yeah, that's a terrible hesitation. You can never do that, especially if you're a corner shooter.
Oh, Dre.
Exactly. He ends up with a green light in that mid-range. But so, JoJo, as a 2K League player, do you get to pick your shot? Like, can you make a custom jump shot?
You can't make a custom.
But you get to pick your one jump shot.
Yep.
Now, do you get to pick
120 or something like that?
Yeah. Now, do you get to pick your dribble pull-up?
Yes, sir. You do. You get to pick off of the generic.
Okay, so yeah, so there's still a little bit of that where you can maybe cheese, because there's a couple dribble pull-ups that are better than others, obviously. But again, you still have to time them. Major pressure is up 33-26, but on those moving shots from the 3-point line, you don't have to have that extra badge, but still do have to time that. So
no, absolutely.
I don't know.
That's a skill gap in the league. People that can hit those
it should
fadeaways,
be.
The leaners. That's a big deal. You saw that in the league at the end of the year. People were really taking advantage of that. Point guards, shooting guards, even power forwards were going to the mid range. Jen was really good at it. He would go to about that 10-footer and he'd do a little fade, and it was really hard to guard.
Yep.
It was really good.
It was damn near impossible to guard, and he was so good at it. It just kind of made his own thing, and that's what kind of happened with the 3-point right now. Do I think you should have to devote a badge to it? I think you should. I think if you want to take like leaning threes or like those special shot threes, I think you should have to give up a badge for it.
Flip it, pay.
I would agree. It makes it a little too much overpowered.
Left corner, left corner, left corner, left corner.
Correct. I think you have to have, like, I'm not even saying a Hall of Fame badge, but I think you have to have at least,
You have to put
whether you
something
go
towards it.
Circus Threes. Yeah. Whether it's Circus Threes, you got to put it on silver to at least have a chance to make those, or whatever it may be. If you have it on Hall of Fame, you're going to make them more often. I don't think it should be, because right now it's no badge. You don't need an extra badge to make those moving 3 shots, which is ridiculous. After an interception right there, they're going the other way. They foul, which is great. We're in the third with 4:08 to go. Yeah, I don't see blue winning here.
Man, Fitzy, what is the score? I can't tell.
I jumped. I thought you were switching.
I thought you were gonna go, Scott.
29-36.
That's me.
Is that what it is?
I
I think it's 29-36.
You are 100% correct. It was a 10-point lead. Blue just hit that 3 to make it a less than 10-point lead, and like a 7-point lead. I think is what we would go with.
Get him with another green light.
But
29-39.
Yeah.
3:30 left in the
Yes.
third quarter. Heisman's got to get him a bucket. Got to get him.
Well, here's and here's the thing is, to be honest with you, if you're MP, you've never been worried. 10-point lead isn't that big of a lead. 10-point lead is not that big.
Yeah.
Until you get to that, like,
a minute.
If you get to the 130 mark and you're up 10, guess what? You're very happy with your lead. You got 3 minutes left in the third, only up 10, now up 7. You're not that happy, but I'm not gonna lie to you. MP has never been worried the whole time. They're very loose right here. Blue has been on the attack the whole time. They have to make things happen as they hit a great 3 in the corner, and now they take a timeout, which they have to, because if Blue gets hot, 100%. It's 35-39. It's a 4-point game. You get that 2. Oh, right there. You get that 2K.
Oh, baby. You don't call it a comeback.
You get that 2K momentum, you're done. Because it always comes down to the composure.
Stay.
Oh, he had the other guy in the corner.
Oh, he threw a...
He didn't icon it. That's the thing, Fitzy. You got to be iconing everything, just for moments like that.
You
if
have
a guy
to.
Is in between
you can't throw it.
It may throw it to the wrong guy. You got to icon it.
Yeah, you can't throw the alley-oop there just because you think someone's cutting. You have to go to your icon and get it to the person that's open. Because there was 2 people open on that play. Now, one of them was way more open than you saw it. The other one was on the other side, and if you would have got it to him, there's no contest on that 3.
Green bean,
my goodness. As
green
they just get a great green bean there. You saw the 2 defenders collapse to the... Yeah, well, you saw the 2 defenders collapse to the corner. The one defender should have definitely stayed out. You don't need 2 people going to collapse to the corner, because if that corner is going to be open, guess what? It doesn't matter if there's 3 people jumping at him. If he's open, he's going to hit that shot.
100%. Man, major pressure is just smoking corner 3 after corner 3. It's unbelievable.
Why are we leaving?
Oh, if they hit this. There it is, bucket.
That's been the series. Yeah, that's been the series, though. Yeah, well, major pressure has not hit very many corner 3s. It's been from their hash and their point guard, so
they have gone.
They're beatable.
And like you said, it's that 2K momentum. It really is a big deal, and it affects the game.
Talk right here.
This is a ball game. This is why we do this. 10-point comeback in a matter of what? A minute and a half? 2 minutes?
Less than that. Yeah, less than that. And as a winning team, you should never let that happen.
You can't let that happen. Because if they end up smoking this game, if they smoke this game, Fitzy, they really got to work for the next game, because Blue Chair is going to have all the momentum in the world and all the confidence in the world, which might be even more important.
Oh, the confidence is huge. Because here's the thing is, you give them that lead, all you have to do is hit a 2 every single possession, right? if you're up 9 points, they hit a 3, you hit a 2, they gain 1 point back. That means you're up 8 points. So you can just keep hitting 2s for 2 minutes. That's all you have to do. So if you're giving up that kind of lead, yeah, that's bad for morale right there. It's not looking great, though. It's 41-41 right now, right?
It's not looking great, and the reason why is because they're just both teams are not hitting their open
my
threes.
goodness! Oh wow!
That's a big one. That's a big one.
Great. That's a huge green light there. Oh wow! You have to hit that green light. That is ridiculous. I don't even know who that was that just hit that green light.
Gives them a 5-point lead going into the fourth.
I hope they hit pause here to see who that was, because that's a huge green light. That might be the MVP of this game.
That's a huge shot, and it was pretty contested too, I believe.
It looked contested. I think it gave them not a big contest, but that takes brass balls to pull that shot, because he should have been contested, wasn't. So, but to take that shot, you have to think that you're not going to be contested. I don't know if that makes sense, but most people wouldn't take that shot because they thought they were going to be contested. How about that? And it was zero contest.
We saw that earlier in the game. I think from the same player who hesitated when he was open.
Yeah.
That good.
You are 100%
taking
correct.
the shot when he's open and sticking with it. There we go.
Yeah,
now
you're 100% correct.
Now they're cooking. They're making some shots. I want to see them make some shots. Just keep making their open shots. If you miss something contested, we understand. But if you're open in the corner, let's knock it down.
Yeah, 100%. And that's a deep green light that he just hit there. That's a deep green light. I'm happy with the defense. It's huge, but I'm happy with my defense that he makes that. He had to green it. Oh my goodness,
They're swinging. They're swinging. Oh, they're swinging hard.
That's just bad call-outs, to be honest with you. That's a.
They're
if
swinging.
You're a team
they know that Blue Chairs has to do something, so they're going to make them think. They're getting the ball out of the point guard's hand. You see them, they're going to double the point guard. They're going to make sure he doesn't score and make somebody else beat him, like we talked about earlier. They think that Heisman is their best player, and they're going to take him away.
And that's what you have to do. But the problem is if you calm down there's an open person on that play every
100%.
time.
That's 100%.
Every time.
They've got to slow down. The role players on Blue Chairs has to slow down and make good reads and anticipate the next pass, because the first pass it looks open, but they're already moving towards that pass. You got to make the next pass.
Correct. And sometimes the next pass isn't there because they left the first pass. So sometimes you just have to actually just calm yourself, take care of the ball, and maybe just sit there for a half second, and they might just leave you for that shot, or that easy pass that all of a sudden becomes available again.
I'll give away a little secret. Let me give away a little secret that some of the best 2K players in the world, point guards, do. They will actually, when teams start to rotate, and they call it swinging, when they swing super aggressively, when they get the ball, they'll wait half a second, and they'll throw it right back to the same person that passed them the ball. Because if you think about it, once somebody passes the ball away, that person that's guarding them is trying to rotate to someone else. And if you time it up right, you wait a second, throw it back to the guy, you'll more likely than not be wide open for an open shot. So it's a little little secret there that some of these pros do that you may not notice.
It's the pass back. It's 100%. You pass it right back. Because, and more times than not, it is really open. And usually that's your best player that passed you the ball. If you pass it instantly back to him.
You're so sped up that you're thinking, oh, where do I need to throw the ball to? And you're not thinking, you're not calm, and you're not just, okay, let me throw it right back to him. He's going to be open. So that's what you said. Be even-keeled. Don't get too high. Don't get too low. And just stay focused throughout the entire game. It's a long game, and you got to stay focused, and every possession matters, as we see here. Every possession matters. I bet Blue Chairs wish they had a few possessions back early in the game.
What are you doing?
Well, and you're 100% right, and that's where you separate the better teams from JoJo is their composure. And again, you talked about it. You guys had to take a break between your championship run, where you guys were up in the hotel room, and you got a little bit of hype. But both teams did. But you guys came back down and you just, hey, this is the next game. We got to take this as the next game. Now,
you have to do
it. You do, and you lose one game in a 3-game series, though. You lose that first game, and you come out hype, like, hey, we have to win this game, and not just, hey, let's play our game. It might be a blowout again. So, and that's where the teams come down to the better teams always keep their composure, whether they're down 20 or up 20. They keep their composure, and we're going to play our game plan.
Absolutely. And we got 5-point ball game here, but they put major pressure on the line, and this is probably going to go to a 7-point ball game with 1:12 left. It's looking like major pressure is going to take this thing home.
I agree with you 100%. Blue had a lot of opportunities to take that. They just never did. They never did.
Open, here we go. Taking off.
And here we go right here. Yeah.
Oh, as we talk about this, I think we all know who the MVP is. I mean, it's no surprise. It's the man at the line.
Yeah. Who are you talking to in the chat right here? So,
Braze, he's the guy that we're watching the stream on. And he came out hot, and he got 7 points. He said he needed me to follow him on Twitter, and I told him I would follow him if he scored 20 or 30. And
so he hasn't even came close to that.
If he scored 15, I'd give him a follow. He's got 7.
So you're not going to follow him.
I already followed him, I'll stay following him. But he's got to give me more.
What a nice guy.
Got to give me more than 7.
What a nice guy.
What's going on here?
Bro,
Spending more time on the game than on the typing in the chat. He might have more than 7.
That's what I'm saying. So and that's where I say is they were never. To be honest with you, they were never worried about blue. Like they were never worried about it. They were total control this whole time, which is unfortunate. Mark DeGreat, obviously 85. Major pressure is selling. They weren't. They were trolling, is what they were doing. They were saying that you're not good enough to come back on us, so we're not even going to play that good of offense. And Blue Chair was like, well, and they couldn't do nothing. So, yeah, Braze Dai Kai, I don't know how to say his fudging name, but yeah, no, he was trolling the whole game. And hey, you didn't score enough. And I think Dr. JoJo should unfollow you. He's not going to because he's a nice guy. But if you want to, you can throw me a follow at Fitzy_2K. Might follow you back. We're gonna see.
We're gonna see.
We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens. But
shout out Blue Chairs for coming out and doing their thing, playing to the buzzer sounds. Unfortunately, major pressure. They too good. They were too good tonight. They get the dub. They take home the Dr. JoJo Showdown 2.0 on Xbox One. You love to see it. On Xbox One, and then we're gonna have the next tournament tomorrow night. We're gonna have the next finals tomorrow night. And yeah, no, it's absolutely ridiculous. Like I said, they never worried about the game. They gave up so many opportunities where they literally could have gave away the game. They could have lost this game, but they were just like, nah, they're never gonna beat us. We can. Nah, they had that in the bag. Yeah, we can fudge around and still we're gonna win, and they did. And your buddy that you're following put his name in the chat, how to say it. And you know what? I'm not gonna read it because I don't want to know how to say your name. Absolutely. But, hey, Dre Reborn, man, that man played great tonight. We know about him. He can hoop. He does get the the MVP for the night. So shout out Dre.
I agree.
I think we're gonna have him on here in a minute or two to do a little interview with him. I
hope so.
Shout out him. We're excited to get him in here.
Major Payne. Major Payne never was worried about not winning this championship. Major Payne said they had this the whole way, and
Major Payne,
they did.
Major pressure.
Major pressure. Sorry.
Major pressure, and boy, did they put the pressure on him tonight.
How old are you?
Oh, I don't remember. I'm too old, Fitzy. I forget things all the time.
All right. So, if anyone knows Damon Williams back in the Major Payne era, just look that movie up. Major Payne, the movie, and watch it.
Time, Fitzy. It's before my time.
It really actually wasn't. It was like 1996, 94. So, like, it wasn't way before your time, so don't.
It was way before my time. Let's chat.
That way it wasn't way. I don't know. I stopped hearing you
because you didn't join the tournament. That's why we didn't have more teams.
Well, there was more than 4, but yeah.
Hey, Rez, he's really good. Dre's really good. Your whole team's really good, for sure. No, that's fine. They don't want to talk. They don't want us to talk to Dre. They say Dre's above.
Hold on, Rez is what? Hold on. Rez just said Dre is the best guard on current. You're talking. Hold on, current is PS5 and Xbox Series X. That's the current.
No,
Previous gen.
No.
The current is PS5. Yes, it is.
Current means former, previous. New gen means PS5 and Xbox Series X.
No, that is the current gen.
No, it's not, Fitzy.
Just saying. All I gotta say is retaliation is saying that Dre is the best guard, so he's not the best guard then. So we're not gonna actually talk to the best person. He's just gonna come on and all right, that's fine. I guess I'll talk to the 6th best person on the team.
Gosh. I gotta add this guy as a friend. Hold on 1 second. Copy. Come on, Braz. Oh. I gotta get him on here real quick. What was his number? Read me off that number, Tavon. Oh, no. Hashtag 0528. That's what. No, read it off to me. It's in the chat.
No, on the 2K team. What's a Fifi, my guy? It's a very, very simple play. It's a very, very, very simple play that it requires your corner to cut. So your strong side corner cuts. Your strong side hash goes down to the corner.
Good, JoJo.
Hey, what's good, boy? How you doing?
What up, man?
Hey, why didn't you get me my 30?
I'm gonna be honest with you. They was hugging me, dog. There was nothing I could do. There was nothing.
Oh, hold on. This is so you actually gave this guy a follow already and friended him.
The crazy
even
part
though
is he didn't follow me back. That is what's crazy.
Wow.
That's what's crazy.
Hey, he's Dr. JoJo. He's big time.
Nah,
he is big time. He doesn't need to follow you back.
There you go. I just sent it through. What up, man?
Now that we said something. Now he followed you back.
No, I was going to.
We don't say anything.
Let's let the champ have his moment. You know, I had my moment when I was a champ.
Right,
it's his time to have his time to have his moment. Brad, y'all kick some booty tonight, you know. So I just gotta ask, who is the best player on your team?
I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man.
Ooh,
that dog,
good question.
Demon.
You're not the best player on the team?
Nah, I'm very humble. Dre's a demon. Dre, he's a stage guard, so like he's trying to get into pro-am now, but like he's a dog. Like he's the dog.
Nah,
hit
he
stick.
was moving. He was definitely moving.
And
Just
I'm not.
moving.
I've never been a big fan of like stage guards. I always thought like stage community is just toxic. But like he's actually like a normal human that comes out of that community. Like,
That's rare. That's rare.
That's
You know, we make fun of Jay Money all the time because he came from the stage community back. He played it in like 13, 14, 15, 16, all those years. So and we always make fun of him. He's a little weirdo. Not really.
Oh.
But no, congratulations on the dub. It was a fun tournament. I don't know how many teams were in it, but you know, you got the dub.
We played those guys the other day too, I think, in the other ADBA thing. I think.
Oh, did you? So you all beat him last time too?
Zen guy, he's a demon. This stick shooter is a demon. He convinced me he doesn't use the Zen. He told me I've been practicing stick shooting. I was like, but they told us like, oh, we don't play, like we just started playing comp. I was like, well, you can't use a stick in any league. But he was like,
who was it?
The yellow hair kid in the corner.
Yeah, okay, the one that he shot a lot.
He's a stick demon. That's what he is. That's what he is.
That's
awesome. All right. Bray, how do I say your name? I know you said it in the chat. You put it in chat. Hold on. You put it in chat for me, and I refused because you obviously didn't put up the amount of points that Dr. JoJo told you to put up. You get to follow back. But I'm gonna allow you to say your name, so I'll say it right.
All right, ready? Braz Deakus.
Braz Deakus, you failed when you put the challenge out to JoJo. You failed to meet that standard. Then you had to rely on your teammates to win the finals for you. And you're just here now interviewing with us for no apparent reason.
Where's
we could have had at least two other people.
He was backpack tonight. Where's my backpack? It's here somewhere.
I'll be honest.
100%. I'm trolling. By the way, 100%. I'm capping. However you guys say it, I'm capping. I'm trolling. Pause. I don't know what the. But no, you guys played awesome. The game.
That's funny.
You guys, yeah. Well, you guys had zero fear throughout the two games. Like literally, you guys started trolling in that second game I think the second quarter.
Yeah, no. That was. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I'm sure y'all muted like my voice from the stream, so like it doesn't play over y'all stream. Oh, probably yeah.
A little bit.
If you were to heard it, like I told people, we're gonna have to lose to Juan Solo Burger. He actually gives me $1 million out of the corner. Like it was trolling. I was still eating dinner while we were playing. But like we were just having fun. Like we knew like what it was. We had just played them the other day. It would have been a new team. Probably would have like been more locked in. But since we played them in the finals of the other tournament, like we knew like what to expect. Like it wasn't like any pressure we needed to play with.
What was the score on the other games you guys played?
They were out.
Yeah.
They're out by half. It was a different team, though. I'll tell you, though.
So for teams that may want to join our tournaments, they should join because it's free bread, right?
Like, to be honest, I think a lot of teams should join. I think a lot of more teams that are known, but it's a lot of like egotistical things. It's like I don't want to go back to current, but it's like, what are you doing on next gen? We
got tournaments on all four.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we do. And here's here's the thing: is I'm sure there's going to be a lot of hate saying that your team was trash. We probably should have won that tournament, but we didn't sign up. So, ADBA, to be honest with you, we have literally tournaments every other day, just about, that happen. Dr. JoJo is a different circumstance because we're doing this now. Again, this is 2.0. We're doing it for next gen. See, it's current gen technically, but I'm told I was wrong.
Yeah.
But anyways, we're doing it for PS5. We're doing it for PS4. We're doing it for Xbox. We're doing it for Series X. And we're going to do this again, I think, eventually. But we have tournaments every day here at ADBA. We have leagues that run fairly quickly, usually about 2 to 3 weeks. And every time I hear someone win, like you guys, is, well, if we would have signed up, we would have kicked your ass. And it's, well, sign up.
Well, yeah.
So
I totally agree with
I'm sure.
I
guess you guys.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say you guys won now a couple tournaments here, and I'm sure there's already other teams on your system talking smack, saying, "Well, yeah, if we would have been in there, we would have won."
Oh yeah, I'm sure that like at some point I'm gonna go into like my clan chat or like my org chat, and I'm gonna just, or even the team chat. And
Yeah.
Current gen made, or we won on current, and I'm gonna just get trolled for it. But listen, it's free mon. We can't fold for the mon, JoJo. Can't fold for the mon, JoJo.
Yeah. And all they have to do is just sign up. That's the thing. Just sign up.
Rise Up is free. I don't know how people not in there.
Yeah, that's why I've been, when we try to promote this and stuff, it's good to have people that like you guys that like there's not, the competition isn't the greatest, so why aren't you getting in here and getting some
free mon?
cash, you know?
My stim hasn't hit yet, so I need a free mon, JoJo.
That's right. So I ain't got that stimulus yet, so
yeah,
you know,
I got that stimulus.
I ain't got it yet, so
Not yet, dog.
But man, congratulations. We don't want to keep you too long. Congratulations again on the championship. Thanks for joining our tournament, and hopefully, you know, y'all join for more tournaments. But thank you so much, and congratulations.
Appreciate it, dog. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Peace.
All right, peace out. Well, Fitz, he seemed like a decent guy. I mean, besides the fact that he couldn't give me 30 points and was trolling the whole time. Good guy, you know. Glad to have good people playing in our tournament.
Yeah, couldn't even give you 12 though. That's I don't think you should have followed him, but that's neither here or there. That's on me more, not on you. That's on me more than you. You're just a nice guy. I'm not as much, but
it is what it is.
Yeah, maybe I am. No, I'm really not. I would have made him score 30.
Hey, you know what? He can have his follow. Maybe next time. You know, we're trying to motivate him. Give him something. You know, we got to help people out.
Yeah,
you know, we're not stingy with our follows.
100%. I'm not either. But I'm gonna tell you, if I put a goal out there, like said, hey, score 15, I'll give you a follow back, and then he doesn't.
We're giving out participation awards at this point.
If he doesn't score 15, he's not going to follow back.
What am I teaching?
And hold on. If he doesn't score 15, I'm not even going to give him a follow back. I'm going to actually boycott his. So I'm going to tell people to unfollow him. Yeah, I'm going to tell people to unfollow him if he doesn't give me 15. When I say he should get 30.
Brutal. I see why people say you're tough on people. God, dog.
Yeah, no, I don't know. People saw my face now. They're going to make fun of me a lot, so.
No, they won't make fun of you. I'll be the only one that makes fun of you.
Well, that's true, but at least I have more hair than you, so. And a PS5.
See, finding a positive in everything.
Well, always. You got a ring. You got a better career going. I mean, you have a lot more upside when it comes to the life aspect.
I mean,
I just have.
It's all perspective, Fitzy. It's all perspective.
It really is. To be honest with you, JoJo, it comes down to perspective. It really does, though. That's the funny thing is, like, what do you care about in your life? Healthy family, all this stuff. But do you want to give the best person to yourself out there, as you should? Some people don't, and we saw that tonight when the other team went down 2-0. So. They didn't put their best foot forward.
All right. Well, it seems like we had a good stream. Congratulations once again to them boys over there at Major Pressure. We had a good run, Fitzy. Let's do it again tomorrow. Hey, what do you say?
Hey, I'm in for tomorrow. We're going to be live, like 9 p.m. Central?
9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern?
Eastern. I'm in for that.
Hopefully we see you all there. Chat, you all have a great evening. We will see you tomorrow. Fitzy, take us out.
Well, hey, again, this is the Dr. JoJo Showdown, so I don't know how I'm going to take us out. I'm Fitzy_2K. This is the Dr. JoJo Showdown. We'll be live again tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central for another finals. We're going to be doing 2 other ones on top of the one tomorrow. That's 4 total. And we're we might do a 3.0. We're going to see what you guys think. I mean, it's going to be on you guys. So, again, congratulations to the 2019 champion, the best player you'll ever meet in your life that does this commentary with Fitzy_2K, Dr. JoJo. Congratulations to the champion. We'll be in here tomorrow, 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. Thanks for joining us.